Hey there guys, PICKSILVER here, back with opinions, this time doing something I really always want to do, which is essentially we're going to rank up these Marvel movies. Now, it's about time. Now, as we know, the new Madam Web is out and we all know it's in the bin, so it's going straight in the bin, just to start off with. When I go through this, I'm just casually stemming through, so like Age of Ultron for example, it was okay, it wasn't like A, but it was okay. Of course, like Endgame, let's be real, it's S tier. It was the best thing. Infinity War, again, another S tier. It felt really great all the way forward. Like really enjoyed that. So Civil War. So Civil War was good because it had Spider-Man in it, but they didn't use Spider-Man enough for me. But the film itself was good, but for me, like not like top tier yet. What else we got? Guardians of the Galaxy. This is funny because a lot of people really like Guardians of the Galaxy, and for me, like, it's a good film, but it just misses in areas for me. I've never been like a huge like Guardians of the Galaxy fan, to be honest. It's not something that really like connects with me. But Iron Man, this for me was like easily S. Like when it came out, oh, we're going from the fact of when it came out. We're not really going from. I like going from when I watched it, how did I feel, was it good? I feel like that's the real way to connect with these things. So, Doctor Strange, for example, that was really good, but that's the Multiverse of Madness. So Multiverse of Madness, I mean, for me, like, again, it's good, but it's not great. I would argue, it's just because of the Illuminati. They screwed up the Illuminati so hard, it just falls off for me. What else? I mean, Avengers, that's S tier, wasn't it? It was absolutely perfect all the way through. Thor Ragnarok, almost in the bin for me. Actually, there was a few funny moments, so I'm writing that up. But the other Thor, that's going down. Where is it? Love and Thunder, that one's there. It's almost in the bin. Thor, the original, not there. For me, it was a really great film. But it wasn't like S tier, but it was really great film. Quantumania. Now this is something which I disagree with people. I thought, like, even though the story itself, the script writing was really poor, they didn't really get it on point. I did really like the film itself, and a lot of people just didn't want to go see it, which is fine because a lot of people. It's hard because I can't really put it there because I like the previous things about Ant-Man that was so good about it. So, for example, you remember that guy that they had, and he was a really cool point. It just sucks he wasn't in it. So I can't sit here and go, yeah, Black Panther was a brilliant film from start to finish, but it's not S tier. Iron Man 2, good film, but I got bored. I get bored watching it. Like, the first time I watched it, I thought, like, when's it gonna kick off? But it was funny. Yeah, I think it's there. I think looking back, maybe it was higher. Winter Soldier for me was a really good film. Like, I really liked it all the way through. Like, but it wasn't A class. In fact, as well, the original Captain America. Where is it? The original Captain America, for me, is in the same position as Winter Soldier. They both were B tier for me. I assume this is Volume 3. Which for me it was a complete movie, but it wasn't that good. This is Volume 3, right? I can't read it. I'll look for the other one. Where's the other Guardians of the Galaxy? Here it is. Oh, Volume 2. So it's a Volume 2. Nah, it was quite forgettable, to be honest, that one. But Volume 3 was about there. Yeah, I would say it was about there. Doctor Strange, the original, I thought it was one of the best films. I really liked it. It's just so original with its content and how it went about it. And that they played this rich, like, arrogant character again in sort of like an Iron Man way, but they kept him in a great spot. Sure. Ant-Man, no one's really gone, wow, Ant-Man. You know what I mean? Like, he's just always been like mid all the way through, mid, lower than mid. Captain Marvel, I thought this was an okay film, but you know, you just go and watch it, don't you? The original Spider-Man, is this Far From Home? I can't read that. Let's go in. Hang on. What does it say? Oh gosh, I've ruined up the setup. Let's go Control 0. Alright, Far From Home, is it? Yeah, so it's Far From Home, yeah. That was like below, that was like mid. It was okay. What else we got here? We've got the Marvels. I mean, even the story was just trash on it. Like, I ended up watching it, but it's just trash, guys. It's trash. Shang-Chi was surprisingly good. Like, really liked it, really original. Like, these are the originals. Like, for me, were like great originals, really good. The Hulk movie was like, I've watched it before, it's kind of mid for me. Wakanda Forever, God, it's just selling towards a fan base that doesn't exist too much. Even the script writing, I didn't like it. Very poor, very, very, very poor. Iron Man 3, you could just about get through it, but it wasn't that great. Spider-Man, is this with all the, this is the one with, oh, this is the original. Yeah, so this first one, this one was really, really great for me. I felt like they positioned it about right. I felt they didn't go too far with it, but they kept it good enough to watch it. We all wanted something a bit more like, you know, we wanted him to be peak already, but looking back, it's really great what they did with it, and that they kept it at this sort of level, so I was quite happy with that. This film, we all know, is S tier. All the Spider-Mans together, sick. Eternals. This gets a lot of scrap, or whatever it is, but I thought it was really, really good. Of course, like, I've put it down because, like, I didn't like how the Black Knight was just in it and then gone. I wanted the Black Knight to be in it a bit more, and then there was a lot of it that felt a bit like, all the way through, like the killing of the main character, the guy who was the King Robb Stark guy. Shame that they got rid of him. Black Widow again, going for an audience that doesn't exist. It was kind of funny though. It was funny. It was probably at this level, yeah, I'd agree with that. Thor Dark World, about there as well. Okay, so there we go. That looks really well set up, to be honest. And it kind of like tells a picture really here, because I mean, if we try to put them in order of when they first come out, you can see like the first Iron Man, then it was Avengers, and then after that, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home came out. So they're in order, and they've always been really top tier. But that's pretty much it for me. Like, the recent films are kind of always down here. Look at this the bottom four are just new films. It's terrible, isn't it? Look at that. Just the bottom is full of those bad new films that have come out. Madam Web, Marvels, Thor Love and Thunder, Wakanda Forever, terrible. I mean, here, do we have any, I mean, that's the oldest one, isn't it? Are these choices? Is there anything else here that's new? I mean, I can't remember the order of those two, but this one definitely was like after those. Iron Man 3, was it? Like, I don't know. This was an awkward, I think this is phase 4, all of these, and they were just like really awkward, those films. These ones were all awkward. And then Thor Ragnarok came out like before Black Widow. These mid ones, all forgettable films. Quantum Mania, man, like, it was okay, but the problem is that it just, like, the writing is so bad when you really think about it, and I don't want to get into that right now. Eternals, it's so underrated for me. I think it's a good film. I think people need to get over that. And yeah, I think that's it for me. So guys, what do you think about it? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Cheers. See you guys, and peace.